Cervantes.
Falchion buffs attack and defense despite having shorter reach. Like Taki, this is already his best weapon for most of the time. The buffs outweigh the minor 10% shorter range. A lot of his weapons aren't bad, but not as good as this one. 9 out of 10. Ferengi. The description says it has good offense, but really it heals HP over time instead of increasing attack. It's still not bad for survivability. Even if it really had an attack buff, the previous weapon is still better. 6 out of 10. Erlang's Blade. It has a longer reach. Like Ferengi, it has the worthless side effect of B breaking your A attacks. It's barely an upgrade to his default weapon, and 10% is barely noticeable. 5 out of 10. Acheron. Soul Charge buffs attack and defense, but takes guard damage. Out of all of his weapons, this one is his least useful. Again, Falchion's base attack and defense buff is already good enough. The Soul Charge buff requirements held this weapon back. 4 out of 10. Phlegethon. Deals more guard damage and Soul Charge makes more moves unblockable, at the cost of having shorter reach. At least Soul Charge isn't fully required to make it work. Dealing chip damage isn't too bad either. Not as much of an upgrade, but still not bad. 6 out of 10. Cositus. Higher damage and Soul Charge makes more unblockable moves, but takes reflected damage on hit. It's slightly better than the previous, but because of the self-damage on hit, not so much. You could bypass the HP loss by throwing. 5 out of 10. Styx. Soul Charge increases speed. That's pretty much it. Not much of a buff. 4 out of 10. Soul Edge. Deals more damage and heals HP on a hit. However, it severely drains HP over time, losing 4 HP over time, by the way. The health loss is indeed scary, but the power and HP recovery makes up for it a little bit. You have to go full on offensive for this to work, otherwise it'll end you quickly. 6 out of 10. Lethe. Has high defense and higher attack, but loses 5 HP per attack. It's a combination of these two weapons. It's another highly damaging legendary weapon with a nasty trade-off, but not as dangerous as his Soul Edge variant. You could still throw to mitigate the drawback. If both of the ultimate weapons' HP loss scares you, stick with Falchion. 7 out of 10.
Fool! Fear my power!